What's up guys? In today's video, I'm going to tell you the easiest, cheapest, and best way to ship t-shirts along with possibly some other apparel items like hoodies, sweatshirts, and so on. Alright, so before we get started, let me go ahead and get this out of the way. This method, unfortunately, will only work if you and your customer both live somewhere in the continental US. So for all my international people that are watching, unfortunately this method won't work. The method we're going to be talking about is called USPS First Class Mail. If you and your customer both live somewhere in the continental US, your package will arrive to your customer in 1 to 3 business days. So you're not really going to find a faster option than that, and that is by far going to be your cheapest option. For me, shipping either 1 or 2 t-shirts usually costs a couple dollars, and that's shipping, like I said, anywhere in the continental US. And as long as your package weighs 13 ounces or less, you are good to go. So just to give you guys a little bit of an idea, I can ship 2 t-shirts in a mailer and throw some stickers in and some other goodies for under 13 ounces. I do it all the time. I've been using USPS First Class Mail pretty much ever since I started my clothing brand. Alright, so now that we know the name of the shipping method and some of the basic details, let me go ahead and show you guys a little basic demonstration of how I weigh and then get my packages ready for shipping. Alright, so once you have your t-shirts packaged and ready to go, if you don't know how to get to this step, I recommend checking out the video that I did maybe a year or so ago on packaging orders. If you watch that and you follow the step-by-step little guidelines that I talk about in that video, you'll end up having a t-shirt that looks something like this using this clear poly bag here. That's what the t-shirt's in, obviously. And then once we have t-shirts looking like this, we are going to put them in some type of mailer. Obviously for this demonstration I'm just using a basic white mailer, which I will include a link to these along with the poly bags in the description below if you're interested in getting some of those. They are pretty cheap, and in my opinion that's the best way to ship t-shirts along with hoodies and some other stuff. Alright, so once you have your shirts looking something like that, we are going to bring them over to our scale. If you don't have a scale, I definitely recommend picking one up. I don't remember the exact price that I paid for this one, but I'll look it up and I'll put it on the screen somewhere around here. I'll also include a link to this one down below as well. So yeah, I definitely recommend picking up a scale. It makes the process a lot easier. Once you have your scale, turn it on, wait for it to zero out, and once you got zeros, then you are good to go. We'll go ahead and throw 1 shirt on there, and you can see it weighs 6 ounces. So like I said, anything under 13 ounces ships first class. The thing I like about this scale is that it locks out once you weigh your items, so you get a chance to, you can mess around with it and the number's not going to change. And you can write it down to make sure whatever you're shipping is under 13 ounces. Now that we did 1 shirt, we'll go ahead and throw 2 shirts up there. And you guys can see that 2 shirts weighs 11.2 ounces. So once again, we're still under 13, which means we're good to go. Now, like I said earlier, I ship my shirts in mailers that look something like this. I'm not going to put the shirts in them, but I will put the shirts on top of the mailer, and then we'll weigh all 3 of those. And once again, you're still under 13 ounces. So that's pretty much how much the whole package is going to weigh. If you're shipping 2 shirts, maybe if you throw, a couple stickers in there, and the weight's going to go up a tiny bit, but you're still going to be well under 13 ounces. And for this specific video, the shirts that I weighed, one is a medium, an adult medium, and one is an adult large. So you can take that into account as well. If you got 2 maybe like triple XLs or something, I don't have any on hand, I believe, but if if you're shipping 2 bigger shirts like that, you might be over 13 ounces. I'm not really sure, but that's why you want a little basic scale like this, so you can check ahead of time. And then you can, once you make sure it's under 13 ounces, throw them in your mailer, seal it up, and once it's all sealed up and ready to go to the post office, I recommend buying some type of labels like this. These ones work for laser or inkjet printers. They'll look like this. You just put them in your printer the same way you would any other regular piece of paper, and it will print out your shipping label for you. And then once you have your shipping label printed out, you can either use, some of you may be familiar with stamps.com or USPS click and ship. That's what I use. So you'll print out your shipping label, you'll peel it off, you'll slap it on your mailer, you take it to the post office and you can drop it off. The postage is already paid for, so you're good to go. You can also schedule a delivery with the USPS if you got a bunch of packages, and they'll actually come and pick it up for you. Postage will already be paid, so you don't have to worry about that. And there you go. That's pretty much it, guys. As long as, like I keep saying, you and your customer live somewhere within the continental US, honestly, you're not gonna find a cheaper or better way to ship t-shirts. Anyways, that's a wrap for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next video. Stay limitless.
Take a shot, you've got everything you'll ever need. You fought, you're not gonna let up on the speed. Those knots that got you are only make-believe.